Good late Sunday evening. I am certified meteorologist Nick Kelly checking back in with you on this August 11th, late of 2019. We definitely had an interesting day. Turns out we did see quite a bit of thunderstorms in our northern counties this morning. And with that, coupled with partly sunny skies that were a little stubborn to let go, if you didn't want the mid-90s, we held off on that today. But that's where we're going tomorrow before we see yet another potential break in the heat as we proceed through the course of the week ahead. Let's break down how we look from indigo sky just outside of Seneca, Missouri throughout the day. We had quite a bit of cloud cover to start the morning out. Then partly sunny skies was the predominant rule of thumb throughout the course of the afternoon. It wasn't until very late that we saw the skies clear up just enough to see that nice looking sunset earlier this evening. High temperatures over the past 10 days. Again, we should be near our average high of 92, and temperatures, the actual highs, have been kind of all over the place. Going back to last weekend, where we had a few good rounds of thunderstorms, keeping us in the upper 70s that Friday, and then rebounding into the upper 80s last Sunday. Lower 90s to start the week out. Then another good burst of thunderstorms and clouds kept us in the lower 80s Wednesday and Thursday. 87 Friday, back to 93 yesterday. And only 90 degrees because of the partly sunny skies for today, along with that impressive batch of rain and thunderstorms. Not only the thunderstorms that clipped us with the complex coming out of northwestern Kansas, but thunderstorms that actually developed right on top of us once we got past 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. For some of you, that resulted in quite a bit of heavy rainfall that actually led to some flash flooding throughout parts of the early morning, especially around Humid and areas between Iola, Humboldt, and Yates Center. On the average, that corner of southeast Kansas picked up on average about an inch of rain, but you see those embedded heavier pockets suggesting at least 3 inches in some of those heavier rain bands. This is our main weather story for your Monday, though. Excessive heat warnings clipping Newada, Craig, and Washington counties, and most of Green Country as you work closer to Tulsa, because they'll definitely have highs near or in the lower triple digits with high humidity as we go into Monday afternoon. For everybody else, though, we have heat advisories to take us all the way through Monday evening. So it really doesn't matter what you fall under for tomorrow. It's going to be a downright hot and humid day, even though we'll keep things quiet. 7th and Ridge Line looking quiet late on this Sunday night. The official numbers for today had us starting warm and muggy with all the clouds and even the rain around. We started at 78 at Joplin Regional. And again, because Joplin saw the cloud cover hold on a bit longer than expected, we held off on the mid-90s today and just made do with an afternoon high of 90 degrees. At last check, the current conditions before 11 o'clock at Joplin Regional showed a warm 83, the dew points in the mid-70s. It's warm, it's muggy, but it actually feels like it's still 91 outside, even with a light south breeze at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Everybody is still sitting in the lower to middle 80s late on the Sunday night. And again, you factor in those high dew points. It feels like we're in the lower to middle 90s still. We'll try our best to cool off a little more, but we're looking at another downright warm and muggy night with temperatures bottoming out in the upper 70s, around 77, 78 degrees. But you see where we go. Once we get past sunrise Monday morning, we'll be quick to warm things up again. In fact, we'll be hot and humid by the start of the afternoon with temperatures by lunchtime or noon around 91, 92 degrees. On the plus side, though, even though it'll be a warm and muggy night, we're looking calm, with mostly clear skies on the Skywatch Storm Tracker. You can't help but notice, though, another additional complex of impressive thunderstorms working across southwestern Nebraska, northwestern Kansas. With the way last night and this morning unfolded, you would think some of those storms would head our way, but this time around, I'm seeing those rain chances staying well to the north of the area. They'll stay primarily along the I-70 corridor for 2 reasons. One, that's where our frontal boundary has stalled out for the course of the night and going into your Monday. We'll have to be on the hot side of the front for tomorrow. But if you don't want any rain chances to spoil outdoor plans tomorrow, the position of the front staying north will keep those rain chances away for the day. And on top of that, we have the upper level ridge building in at the jet stream level. You can see what it's doing with the main corridor of the winds. As the clockwise flow of that upper ridge comes out into Kansas, it's turning more northeasterly. So that helps to steer those thunderstorms, at least keep them away from us throughout the course of the night. So I'm not expecting any of those thunderstorms to make it our way later on tonight. So that means we'll stay quiet, but we'll stay warm and muggy. The temperature is only dropping off to 77 degrees across the area. So after we deal with a warm and muggy start to your Monday morning, we'll just trend hot and humid for the rest of the afternoon. Let's go 91 by noon, and then pushing to a high of 96 degrees with the south breeze at 5 to 15. Occasionally, we can see a gust near 20 miles per hour during the afternoon. But everybody will see afternoon highs rebound into the mid-90s, between 94 and 96, maybe a few spots near 97. Doesn't matter what it says on the thermometer, though, because with the high dew points back in action for tomorrow, it'll feel like we're already near 100 degrees by noon on Monday. And then Monday afternoon, peak heat indices between 105 and 110 before we try to start cooling down somewhat as we head toward Monday evening and Monday night. Speaking of Monday evening and Monday night, our attention during that time frame will be focused on the cold front that will actually start to work into the area. And on top of that, we're anticipating some thunderstorms going off to the west along the cold front. So those thunderstorms will have a chance to roll on in late Monday night into your Tuesday morning. I'm not expecting these to be severe, but they could be strong with potentially another potential bout of heavy rainfall. So far, any rain chances with this cold front looks to be mainly during Tuesday morning. Then as we trend drier throughout the day on Tuesday, we'll actually trend a little bit cooler. You can see afternoon highs on Tuesday dropping back into the mid-80s, most of you around 86. Upper 60s Wednesday morning, then a touch warmer tomorrow, but staying out of the 90s with Wednesday's highs around 88. But you can see the back edge of the front wanting to sneak back in as a warm front. So unfortunately, even though we will be in the middle to upper 80s Tuesday and Wednesday, it's a short-lived break from the heat, because once we hit Thursday and into the end of the week, back into the heat and humidity we go. We'll keep things quiet tomorrow with highs near 96, 86 Tuesday with some thunderstorm chances, 88 Wednesday, back near 90 on Thursday, and then lower to middle 90s with maybe a stray storm or two as we head into the weekend. Have a good night. Have a great Monday.